This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
That's my brother right here. Rob Stapleton, he's in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Rob Stapleton performing at Caroline's this weekend, tonight at 10:30, tomorrow at 8 p.m. and 10 p.m., Sunday at 8 p.m., 10 p.m. First of all, Caroline's has all the great comics come up there.
The best of the best, baby.
The best of the best. And Caroline's in New York City, if you like, who doesn't like comedy, right? So sometimes you could go to a music concert and, you might get alienated by the opening act and before the marquee act comes on. Comedy is one of those things that if you know the comic or not, if they got great material, you're still going to enjoy yourself because who doesn't like to laugh, right?
That's why I bring my landlord to the show so he drop my rent, man.
Very smart.
You got to bring the right people to your show.
Bring the right people.
But comedy can be awkward if a person's corny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's for the comic.
Yeah. It's for the comic. Comics having a bad set, that make you want to kick a puppy, man. You know what I mean?
Kick a puppy?
Yeah, it gets awkward when a comic is horrible and then they drop that bill on you at the same time.
Yeah.
Woo!
You just pay for the drinks and the chicken.
Yeah, that's when the dude goes to the bathroom and don't come back.
And then it's the comics. It's the comics that drag out a bad joke too long, man. You ever had that happen?
Not really. I kind of keep it moving. I'm one of them dudes that got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? There's just dudes. I'm breaking microphones. I'm moving around. I could do a show and there's only 50 people there, and I'm acting like I'm at the Garden with 2,500. You know what I mean? That's just me. I can't sit on the bench and tell a joke. I'm gonna act it out, and people know me that know I do the midget stripper, wheelchair stuff. I'm using the whole stage. You know what I mean? That's me. So if I do a joke that don't work, I'm gonna flip it to make that shit work. You know what I mean?
What's the groupie game like for comedians?
Oh yeah, comics. We get groupies, but we don't have the rapper groupies. We got groupies with cold sauce and stuff.
Oh damn!
You know what I mean?
The rapper reject groupies.
So what do you do with them? You just kiss around the spots?
Ew. Well, if it's after 2,
Rob, Rob Stapleton is here performing at Caroline's this weekend. You ever have a groupie give you a STD?
Is this live or just you think I'm going to admit to that? I got to drink something more than coffee.
Got you.
And so what do you think, how do you make, it's so many serious things happening in the world today. Say, for example, this kid, Dylan Roof, who shot 9 black folks in a church, because they were black. How do you make light of, is that off limits?
Right.
It's some things that you say, man, it's too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's some things that you just, the funny part about that, there's really nothing funny about it, but it's about the afterlife. It's about, how do you do something like that and expect to even go to heaven or anything like that? You know what I mean? When your credit report come up and they find out what you're doing here in heaven and hell, that part becomes humorous, but the human aspect of that is not funny at all.
Oh, that makes sense.
I saw you creeping up on something funny there. Was that?
Yeah. I was getting ready to go there. I was getting ready to go there. So we say that for the stage tonight.
Is there a joke that you've ever felt like you regretted saying?
That I said?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I mean? I'm like Kevin Hart. I don't go the easy way out. People come, Kevin never does jokes about homosexuals. You know what I mean? I really don't do. The closest I get is talking about everybody, this is a cookout time of season, 4th of July. Everybody got that gay cousin that comes to the cookout every year, and every year he gets gayer and gayer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His pants get shorter. He comes with the shirt with the back cut out. And then every year you wonder if he's gay. That's as close as I'll get, but that's real stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bash just somebody gay or the gay marriage is, you know what I mean? It's that's the easy way out.
That's the easy way.
When most comics first start, Heather, let's say if you say, Sway, I'm going to do comedy. Your first joke you're going to talk about is going to the bathroom and doo-doo jokes and stuff like that. Because that's the easy thing to do.
Doo-doo, Heather. I can see you talking on doo-doo.
Yeah, because I watch people at work.
You watch people doo-doo at work? Cut the segment. Just cut the segment.
No, listen what I do. I can tell by your shoes who taking a shit at work.
There you go. That's why you got to shit on the other floor.
So, yeah, I can tell when Tracy
you don't shit on the same floor that you on. You got to go to the accounting department.
That's my point. Use another floor or don't shit at work.
Wait,
you got to go where the cafe is.
Shoes? I'm hella curious now.
Because you could tell who in there taking a shit.
So, Trey, she ever asked to borrow your flip-flops and she go to the bathroom, she just shitted in your flip-flops.
Damn. Shitting with your flip-flops on. No. So okay, it's a bit, the atmosphere in politics is starting to really become, increase a lot. You got 14, soon to be 16 GOP candidates, and it seems like the Democratic race is pretty much going to be Hillary, but it's going to be others that's going to challenge her. Donald Trump been in the forefront. Like, he's been saying a lot of...
he said Mexicans are rapists. That's what he said.
Donald Trump is funny because he has all the money in the world. And I don't know if he watched the Sterling tape. I don't know if he heard, I think he thinks that was a rumor, that didn't really happen.
You're nothing but a tramp.
He put his foot in his mouth so bad. I mean, he lost all endorsements.
Yeah.
He lost the TV show. NBC don't want to deal with him. I think his kids changed their names. You know what I mean? Like, how do you go at that and not expect to get a backlash?
Well, who's doing the raping?
What he said? All Mexicans are rapists and drug dealers, and in between, some of them are good people. Like, how do you try to clean up like that? How do you clean that up at the end by saying, I guess there's some good ones in between?
Wow, that's crazy, right? Rob Stapleton is here. He's performing at Caroline's tonight at 10:30, Saturday and Sunday, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. on Saturday, Sunday at 8 p.m. And I want to do Celebrity Wire, Tracy. You keep pimping these stories.
I'm into it, man.
You want to get into it now? Let's
talk
do it.
About it.
Bomb. Got Tracy G.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's talk about a couple who I felt like was really stable in their love, but it seems like it's the complete opposite. One day after what would have been their 10-year anniversary, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner, they confirmed that they are filing for freaking divorce.
Damn.
Their marriage is out of here. They put out a joint statement and went like this. After much thought and careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to divorce. We will go forward with love and friendship. This will be our only comment on this private family matter. Thank you for understanding, but that wasn't enough for me. I needed to go digging, get some juice to bring to HB. She liked that white gossip.
That's right.
This is what I found out. Supposedly, Jennifer, she was fed up because Ben, he was drinking a little bit too much. His gambling problems had gotten out of hand. But for some reason, she still wants to live with him because word is that they're going to be still sharing the same exact house.
Man, could you imagine that? Like, do you have any exes that you stay in touch with?
Man,
Rob Stapleton?
That sounds like a reality show right there.
It does,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because Ben's the type of dude that you could tell, boy, he likes to gamble and he likes to ball out, and he gets it. You know what I mean? So I'm surprised that relationship lasted as long as it did. But his stuff is that good that she still want to stay in the house. That's going to last for 2 weeks until he start bringing all them chicks in there.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have a left eye situation. You know what I mean?
Oh,
No
the
wanting to
house
burn it
burning
down.
down.
You know what I mean?
Left eye burn
Do white
down.
women do that too?
What, burn down houses? She
Yeah.
burned down whose house? Andre Rison? Who did she burn?
Yeah, man,
She
yeah.
burned down, left eye burned down his house
Yeah.
after he was cheating on her.
After he cheating on her.
allegedly. And
See, that sounds good. She thinks she want to stay there because of the kids and all that, but once they partying and they tossing it up and he puts a pole in the living room,
yeah,
she ain't
it's a
gonna
wrap.
want that.
It's
She
a
ain't gonna
wrap.
stick around for this.
Yeah. You never know, man.
Well, let's go to another story. Paris Hilton, who freaking crafted the wildest stunt of definitely this past year. She fooled us. Maybe 2 days ago, we talked about this story where she was on a plane and it seemed like she had no idea that a prank was being pulled on her. This Egyptian television production company, they had prepped something where it's going to seem like the plane she was on was about to crash. It looked like she was about to face her last seconds of life. There is audio on it. Take a quick listen.
Hey!
What's happening? Is this normal?
Now, that was Paris Hilton screaming in the background. Rob, you got to see this footage. I don't know if you saw
Nah,
this.
I never saw that
Okay,
footage.
well, it's a footage of her on the plane, and it appears as people are playing a prank on her.
Yeah.
And that the plane was going to crash. And
Right.
shit, like she truly believed it. And we actually took her aside and said, man, that was crappy that she... that they would do this to her.
Because the story came out that she was even going to sue.
Yeah, and that she was horrified by it. Can you imagine being on a plane and people faking that the plane was going to crash?
Hell yeah, especially if you're on Spirit Airlines. You know what I mean?
Damn Spirit.
That's the worst.
You
Well,
think that's real? That's crossing the line right there.
Yeah, that's correct. No, Heather said...
She was faking. It was fake. There's no way you could set up something like that. Either her assistants or her team. I felt from the very beginning that something was fishy about this.
I'm
story.
telling you like this: if I'm on a plane and it's going down, I'm having sex with everybody on the plane.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
How
I'm
you really
going
wanna
out
have
like
sex
that.
with
Even
you,
on-
Rob?
On the way going down, what? I'm having sex with everybody.
That
Even
means
the
you're going to
men?
be raping some people, Rob.
Hey, you're gonna file charges.
Oh my God! So here's the truth of the matter.
Who's doing the raping?
Rob Stapleton. So here's the truth of the matter, right?
Yeah, is that it was all, she was a part of the freaking plan. So TMZ, they got their sneaky hands on this document. I guess a contract that she signed. She received a lump sum of money. And initially, they were looking at some other celebrities that were going to take her place, but she was aware of what was about to happen.
You know what it is? After looking at that joint is fake, man. She's
I
trying to get her name back in
Yeah.
it. She's mad that she helped Kim blow up, and Kim blew up. Now Kim's little sister's more popular than Paris. Paris got to do whatever she got to do to come back. What she need to do is sleep with another athlete and make a tape.
Or a comedian.
Oh, comedian. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Thank you, Tracy G, for that Celebrity Wire.
Anytime, yo.
You want to reach Tracy G, do so.
Hit me. Twitter, Instagram, @it's Tracy G, ITS_ACYG.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. Rob, thank you for coming by, man.
Yo, always, man. I love your brothers for always having me in here, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all, man.
Absolutely, man. You can reach Rob online, or you want to hit him on Twitter.
Rob.
Hit me at Rob Stapleton, or hit me on that Instagram at Rob Stapleton1. People that have MySpace, kill yourself. That's not the station. That's me that said that.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But always have a great time when y'all come, man. Sway, man, I can't thank you enough. Everybody, you had Mob Deep up here, man.
Crazy, right?
Them dudes is from Queensbridge. One way in, one way out.
Yeah.
They survived that.
They survived that, right?
Real rap.
Man, Rob, thanks for coming through. Check them out at Caroline's. We're going to take your phone calls. Any comments on today's show, 888-742-3345. It's Movie Junkies with DB.
David!
Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.